So we're winding down to our last two pieces of the evening. This piece, we have a little bit of it right over here, the Folly. The Folly is brought to you by folks who've been bringing large art to Playa since 2009. Some of our friends from the Flux Foundation brought together from Flaming Lotus Girls. You see there's a big theme of people coming together across multiple teams, multiple artists, building collaboratively new pieces of art each time. Over 4 large projects, 4 temples, including 2009, 2010, 2017, last year's Galaxia. These are all folks coming together to bring you the Folly, which you will also recognize as the basis or sort of the inspiration, shall I say, for the 2016 Black Rock Lighthouse service. So I'm going to bring out David Keane, who's going to tell you all about it. David Keane.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Dave Keane, here to tell you a little bit about the Folly. Thank you, Jeremy. And thank you to Burning Man for having us here this evening. Before I start telling you a little bit about the Folly, I want everybody in the audience to put both hands up, please. Okay? Now, I want you to put your hands down if you've never snuck into Burning Man before. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story. About 21 years ago, I found myself in the back of a Volkswagen camper on my way to Nevada with a bunch of people I'd met in a hostel 2 weeks before that. And we were dumped about 3 miles outside Gerlach, and we were told, we'll see you where see that blinking light way up there? We'll see you at that blinking light. And I spent the next 6 hours hiking through the desert with my buddy, and we finally got to the blinking light as the sun was coming up, and I immediately fell in love with Burning Man. There was hot air balloons in the sky. There was a submarine, I think, coming out of the desert. There was even camels at Burning Man that year. And I fell in love with Burning Man, and I wanted to come back the next year and build a giant Irish bar. And I was going to get Guinness to give me 50 kegs. And I had this great plan. And, you know, as plans go, it never really happened. But I did get involved in building big art, and I got involved in the community. And I met some of my lifelong friends through that community. And we've built a lot of big things out there. But one thing we've noticed in the past few years at Burning Man is that projects are getting more and more complicated. They're getting more and more expensive, and we're burning through massive amounts of lumber to build these things. One-off use of lumber, we build it and we burn it. So at the end of last year, I was back in the Bay Area on a job site, and I saw that we were doing the same thing. We're dumping lumber, we're dumpsters, and we're terrible at resource management. So we started thinking about it, and we started thinking, what if we started collecting all this lumber that we see thrown away all over the place, and what if we build something out there this year and let the materials we find inform our design, as opposed to the way it's been going out there where design is informing the materials. So with the Folly, we started collecting wood and fences, and we started reaching out to everybody, and we started collecting stuff. And you can see here this evening, this was somebody's fence that they were going to throw away in a dumpster. And it's look at it, it's beautiful. So yeah, so that's kind of the genesis of the Folly this year. We're about turning trash into art. You know, and that's how you can help us too. If we're looking for your trash to turn it into art. But yeah, seriously, deadly serious. So that's basically what we're doing. The Follies is a giant structure. It's going to be a performance venue. more than a performance venue. It's a little mini village in itself, I think. But we're going to have live music there throughout the week. We're going to have spoken word, theater performances. Black Rock Philharmonic are going to play there. It's going to be a little oasis within Burning Man where you can come and watch music and get out of the sun and escape from the madness out there. So, so that's basically it. But if you want to help us, and we do need your help, we're at American Steel 7 nights a week, and people are always welcome to stop by. We're empowering everybody to make art for the Folly, and to, you know, everyone is an artist, and there's lots of trash out there to be turned into art. So if you can't come to American Steel to help us out, please send us your trash, or your fence boards, or even your cash. That's it. Thank you very much.